Hey guys, I've already started Wicket here. She is a Shih Tzu poodle, and she's got a few mats in there, so it's making it a little more difficult of a groom, so I thought I'd get that going for you guys. She's really good though, like really well behaved. This is her first groom with me, but I just thought it'd be interesting for you guys to see grooming a dog with mats, so because I don't get very many of them. So, upon first look, she doesn't look very matted, just look really fluffy, but underneath there actually is quite a bit of mats, so. That's just the cord. Acting up. I might have to, I'm going to start again and actually make this a difficult doggy groom. Even though she's really good, just the matting is more difficult. So might be nice for other people to see as well. Oh, you're so sweet. And poodle Shih Tzu. I'm just going to get her, I want to make sure she's a poodle Shih Tzu. I'm going to take you guys out with me here. And we will make sure I'm reading it correctly. Oh, Bichon Shih Tzu. See, I thought it was wrong. And how old are you, my girl? Oh, that's why. She's a puppy. 10 months old, so she's just getting her adult fur. So it is switching over. All right, so what I'll do with you guys is do the difficult doggy groom with the mats, and then talk to the owner after about little Wicket here getting her adult fur. Alright, so I'll just wait here. Actually, I'll just do this and then we'll... Hey everyone, it's Lisa from K9 Clips Dog Grooming Tips. This is Wicket, and she is a Bichon Shih Tzu, sorry. And she's come in for her full groom. This is her first time being groomed with me. She is 10 months old. And just realizing here that she's got some mats hiding underneath all this puppy fur that's now turning into adult fur, which is quite common for it to start getting matted on them. So I was going to try to do a 3 3/4 blade, but it just kind of won't go through those mats. So I got started with a number 5, but thought it'd be an interesting one for you guys to see, because I don't get too many dogs that are matted like this. So it is a bit more difficult to groom when the dog comes in like that. So you can see I kind of started. So I'm going to blend the 5 with the 3 3/4 after I give her a bath. But for now, I got to get all those mats out, so that's why I'm using the 5, which is the shorter blade of what I hope to finish with. So she's fairly well behaved, as you can see. Just not quite sure what's going on. So her owner said she did go in basically just for a trim around the face and bum and stuff, but not really a full groom yet. And that's where those mats like to come in now. Because the puppy fur actually does really well by not matting. So everyone thinks, oh good, I can grow it out long and not have to worry about mats. But once they get to around that year age, the fur does change. It gets a little thicker and starts to mat. Especially with that Bichon in there. It's got a little bit of curl and very thick fur as well. So I'm going to use a number 7 in those armpits. I want to switch to a number 10. So as you can see, I'm not using any restraints, and I won't be doing any editing to the film, so you'll be able to see the full grooming process as well here with Wicket. Okay. When you got heavy matting, it's good to use that number 10 in those armpit areas, because there is a bit more loose skin in that area. And then we're going to go back to the number 5. Good girl, I know. Get it quite thick under here. You just got to keep going with really short strokes. Just going to add some oil to the clipper blades. Okay, they're just starting to get dull, so they're not cooperating with me. And that does happen when you got some mats as well. It'll dull out those blades. If they're just on the cusp, at the end of their reign with you, they really dull out pretty quickly. That's why it's good to have a few on hand. But sometimes when they go dull, it's really quick. And I can probably use those blades again after I get this bulk, but because it's resisting at this stage with the mats, that's why they won't go through. That's some really nice coloring coming out here. Right, up. Pull that ear really tight. Make sure you don't catch any skin. Thankfully, she's really well behaved. That just makes it a little less difficult, but still adds a bit of challenge. If you've ever groomed a dog with mats, you would know. But as the owner gets to kind of learn how long between grooms and stuff, it's quite common to get the puppies coming in at this stage until they can get in a good routine, because really hard to tell till the fur grows in. It's really thick. And it's funny because some dog owners will come in saying, yeah, I just brushed her out, but it just kind of takes, just kind of brushes just the fluff at the end, but it really doesn't get down to the mats. Doesn't look like much resistance from the mats, but you do have to kind of dig a little bit more to get them out. And those armpits. Use the number 10 again, just because it is so thick in there. Okay. I'm trying to get this one here with the 5. I don't really want it to be too close to the body in there. Yeah, this one does come out a little chunky. Okay. So the trick with mats is that you just gotta go slow. And the best thing to do is just get under them. So if you're getting a lot of resistance with whatever clipper you're using, go shorter. It's way better for the dog and their skin and their patience and yours, just to get under them. And then that skin can breathe nicely. The fur will grow back. And it's less traumatic or traumatizing for the dog. You're really digging in there. And I always let the owners know, we decide on what kind of we'd like to do. Ideally, but I always say, well, if there are any mats, I go low to get them out, or short, as short as I have to do to get the mats out. And then I'll try to blend it with the blade longer if I can, but again, it's just the mats generally determine what length you're gonna do. Okay, come on, baby. Come on. Stay there. Stay. Okay, that's not too bad. That's a number 7 that I'm using. And thinning shears come in handy. If there was just a little bit of matting around the neck area, you know, or a certain area of the body, I would just use the thinning shears and try to comb it out so I could keep it longer. But then, you know, tell the owner that they're going to have to come in a little bit more often if they want to keep that length. But when the whole body is matted, it's just too much to do and too stressful on the dog. They already are stressed when they come, so we don't want to add any more that we don't have to. There, so that's really the difficult part. Oops, sorry. That's the difficult part of this video of the grooming, just getting all those mats out. And that's what made this groom a difficult groom. Although I guess it didn't look very difficult, maybe, because she was so pleasant to groom. Have those mats, you know it's a different type of groom than when you have a dog that isn't matted. Good girl. Good girl, Wicket. That's a good girl. Okay. We're getting there. I hope you're enjoying the video. If so, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And let me know what you think in the comments. I always do look through the comments. And try to respond. The only time I can't really respond, well, I can, but I don't get the notifications when somebody comments on somebody else's comment. So, but otherwise I try to respond to all the ones that are direct to the video. Got one nipple in there. Anyway. I'll make sure it has good contact with the nail, and it should stop right away. Okay, let's do that. ready for the bath. Hold on there. Ears are pretty healthy in there. It's got a little bit of hair to pluck out, but not too much. And I'll keep her ears long, as that's how they are, but have to check in with the owner after just to see if that's what they want to continue to do, to grow them out or trim them up. Just kind of getting under that staining. A little bit of food bites in there, food bits. Just gonna keep her ears straight cut for the time. And like I said, once the owner comes to pick up, I'll make sure that's what she wants to do. It's easier to trim them up shorter than get this length back if that's what they're looking to do. A little bit of matting in there, but not too bad. Don't want the ears to get too heavy and long, because then it's harder for them to breathe. Just trimming it around there. Okay. little bit, some of it's from the hair that I trimmed with the scissors, so actually wasn't too much in there. So that's nice. Just a few. Yeah, see, this was what more of what the other one had, just barely anything in there. And more like the stuff that I cut out. Okay. Okay. Now we are ready for the bath. Come on. Hey, no. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, good girl. Okay. Not a big fan of the bath. It's okay. Hi. Okay, good girl. Alright, let's get this blow dryer started. Good girl. Oh. It's good for you to see. Okay, I'm just noticing that's what she did in the shower there when she was trying to get out. But they will go away. It's no blood broken, no. So, always get some nice designs sometimes after a grooming. Okay, so I am going to try to use the 3 3/4. You have a really good grip there. So that we can keep as much length and probably just take off just barely anything, but just enough to kind of blend it. Hopefully. And if it doesn't take enough, I might just have to use the 5 on edge. Sometimes if you go back and forth, you can kind of get it a little bit. She's got a little bit of curl. There as well. Okay. But when the arm mat's in the fur, the blade really sucks down to get underneath there. So some areas will be a little shorter than others. hear the barking. That's my big guard dog protecting the sidewalk in front of the house there. He's a very good watchdog. So he thinks. Well, he's a good watchdog, but I don't think anyone would be really scared of him. Yeah, good girl. Okay. So that's how you kind of blend. If your dog has mats and you still want to keep some length, you have to take those mats out. So go what you have to do. And then after the blow dry or the bath and blow dry there, then you come back and do another trim with the longer blade. Or scissors even, if you just want to take just the kind of areas that stick out a little bit more. Until you really find the routine of when it's just about to mat, that's kind of when you don't want to take that hair off. Just before the matting begins. And then you can use the longest blade and maintain it at that. And then the longer you want to keep it, the more often you have to trim it up, obviously. You want to get it just before it starts to tangling up on you. Ear solution to dry everything out in there, just in case any moisture got in during the bath. Now I'm just going to brush her teeth up real quick here. Uh-oh. There we go. Good girl. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks everyone for watching. And you excited to go home? And please subscribe, like I said, if you haven't done so already, and give me a thumbs up. And I'd love to hear about your dog and what you thought of the video as well. So take care, everyone. We'll see you again soon. Okay. Oh, I gotta take a picture of her. Deacon is going crazy. But yeah, so she did really good. Yeah, see those marks are starting to go away already. Hey, I take a picture. Hey, look at me. Perfect. And there's my big photo. Just posing so nice. Oh, and she's a piano player. I forgot. Hey, good girl. Play piano? You play piano? Play piano. Play piano. Not when I want you to, right? Okay. And I got some new fish that I want to show you guys. So here, I'll put her up there. Actually, I'm going to leave this stand here. give me a second. I'm blocking you. Okay, let's see if I can find those guys. Added them to the tank last night. Okay, so that guy back there, that is Nemo. So there is Nemo in the back. And, oh, here he is. This is Pebbles. So they're actually goldfish. But I really love their coloring, so that's kind of the coloring I was looking for to finish off my tank. I really wanted a nice big bright one, like Nemo over there. And I wanted some nice long fins. And I wasn't finding them in the koi, so I decided to add some of those guys because they are very compatible with each other, and they'll get about the same size once they grow. But they seem to be adjusting well. Everyone kind of just leaves them alone, and hopefully they'll join the group here soon. But for now, they're just enjoying a big tank because they were just in those little pet store ones, of course. So, but yeah, right now Nemo and Pebbles are just kind of hiding out, checking out the scenery, and hopefully we'll see more of interaction with the other fish. Alright, so I'm just going to pause until the owner comes, and then I can get the other file and stuff out for the next contestant of my dog grooming. Although I kind of enjoy washing my fish, but I guess I gotta get ready for the next one. Oh, they're kind of socializing there a little bit. They're like, hey, you kind of look like me. Oh, there we go. I'm sure they'll get along really nice. They're all really peaceful. Okay, anyways, I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Alright, the owner's here. Alright, you can get some piano playing.
Hello. Oh, hi, Wicket. Hi, oh my gosh, girl.
So she did good.
Naked.
Yeah, she did good, but she was matted, and that's just normal from the puppy fur going to the adult fur.
Oh, okay.
But now that she's 10 months,
Okay, yeah.
I always laugh because everyone's like, oh, I can grow it out and never mat.
Yeah,
it's so
yeah,
nice
yeah.
and fluffy, and then all of a sudden it's like matting.
Nice.
And with that Bichon in her,
Yeah.
that'll be pretty normal.
Look at how skinny you look.
Yeah, but she did really good. I
Yeah.
actually ended up, I forgot to mention I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
So I did a video on her. Hopefully that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
And
Yeah.
obviously I'm still doing one now.
Yeah.
So so then I'll send it to you when it comes up. I'll
Yeah.
just kind of text it to you.
Yeah, sure. No worries. Wicket. Hi. Hi. Look, are you still wet? Your ears are still wet?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Good girl. Look how skinny you are. Nobody's gonna recognize you.
Yeah. So I used the shorter blade that I had to,
Okay.
and then at the end I kind of used a longer one just to
Okay.
try to kind of blend it. So it won't be
Yeah.
perfect, but she's got
No.
some curl in there.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
it'll blend.
She,
Yep.
she needed
Yep.
a haircut, so that's good. My husband asked me, what's the what if she just what if we just need like a tidy up of her
Yep.
face, but
Feet and bum. Yeah.
yeah,
I do have that too. I'll give you a magnet, and then I'll have all that on
sure.
there for you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
70 is that
Yeah,
right?
you bet. I'm going to let you guys go, and we will see you again soon.